Lake effect snow showers could make their way across parts of the area. We're going to watch that closely. Still some question marks whether or not it'll stay more so on over the lake or actually move on shore. Here's some of the snowfall totals that we did see last night. I was driving through the brunt of the storm, keeping you safe at home in News Tracker 12. You could see how much snow came down in just a few hours, between 3 to 4.5 inches, depending on where you live, just to add on to the additional totals that we saw from Wednesday's system. Now, as we head into tonight, those flurries, a little bit of some light freezing drizzle coming to a quick end. And then we're going to watch overnight that lake effect potential, especially in Sheboygan County up towards Manitowoc counties. And that could bring in maybe 1 to 2 inches or so of that snow shower activity. Whether or not it travels further down the lake, still watching the latest computer model forecasting, trying to fine tune that. Hopefully we'll have more answers at 6 o'clock. Very cold, though, behind the departure of all this little round of some snow showers. Monday and Tuesday, we're talking about wind chills getting down into the negative teens, maybe pushing near negative 20. It is going to be a cold morning both Monday and Tuesday. 27 right now. It's nice to see that the roads are looking a lot better this morning than what we were sitting at yesterday during the evening hours when that snow came through. Sheboygan at 26. We've got a light breeze coming in at the moment out of the northwest. You see how that flag is whipping right now. Temperatures in the mid and upper 20s. We do have temps near freezing down in Racine and Kenosha, 31 and 32, 29 in Wheatland, 26 in Johnson Creek, same thing in Sheboygan, 27 in Heartland and Oconomowoc. We've got 25 as we head into tomorrow, and then comes the cold air. 8 degrees on Monday, 11 on Tuesday, 14 on Wednesday, but we will gradually moderate. And you also notice we don't have any snow chances in the forecast after a little bit of some early morning chances tomorrow morning, so it is going to dry out and get quite cold. Radar does have that snow that's moving down to the southeast right now. It's really more so just some little drizzle or flurries that are associated with this band. The brunt of the second round, matter of fact, stayed further north from, I would say, kind of just north of Dubuque into La Crosse and up towards Green Bay, where there were reports around 5-6 inches of snowfall from that system. But we stayed a little bit with that dry air. That's why we didn't see much snowfall today. Now, as that low pressure moves eastward, we're going to see those winds shift out of the north and northeast, and that could funnel in a little lake effect snow as we head into the overnight. You'll see that right here as those wind arrows are coming in. The most of the energy will be passing well down to the south, but as that low pressure strengthens and lifts up to the north, that wind channeling across the open waters of Lake Michigan will cause that little bit of a lake effect snow band. So you'll see that closely here on Futurecast as we head into the overnight. Some of that snow could be brushing right along those shoreline counties. So if you're living from Sheboygan all the way down towards Racine and Kenosha, keep in mind maybe when you wake up tomorrow, you might have a light dusting of snow that you might have to brush off. 25 after that early morning round, we're going to start to dry out, but it is going to be a breezy day. That's ushering in those cold temperatures. 8 on Monday, lower teens Tuesday and Wednesday. But we'll get back into the 20s Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And matter of fact, there are some signs as we head towards Sunday and Monday, the following days, we could actually get back about freezing, maybe flirting into the upper 30s.
Ooh,
yeah.
Something to look forward to. Thanks.